Welcome back to World Crisis Radio. Let's quickly go and see if Phil Berg is still with us at the CPAC convention here in Washington. Are you still there, Phil?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. I'm here. Glad to be on your show.
And you're actually inside. Do you have a table? Do you have a display? What do you have?
No, I just have me walking around with some people here, talking to all the people here. Many people walking up to me and recognizing my face and seeing my name tag. They recognize me. I've gotten a fabulous response from people. And we're just going through Radio Row and trying to see who. I've been on several radio shows, none as important as yours. And we're just getting the message out. It's a very controlled convention here, but I'm making inroads, and I thought it would be a good place to show up and make some contacts. And a young man has been helping me out here, and we're lining up a number of things and making some. We just have to get the American public aware of this situation, and when we do, I think we can legally remove Obama. I think we can force him out of office. So it's important that your listeners, please go to my website, obamacrimes.com. Send it to everyone on your website. Spread the word about our March in Washington. We'll have a date certain soon. And when we do that, we'll put that out. And we hope that people come to Washington with a copy of their birth certificate. And hopefully, they probably won't let us that close, but surround the White House with birth certificates and demand Obama either show that he's constitutionally eligible. That includes not only the issue of where he was born, but also the whole issue from Indonesia, where he was adopted or acknowledged. He became a natural of Indonesia. His name is Barry Soetoro. As your listeners know, when the child is adopted, the child takes on the last name of the parents. His name is Barry Soetoro. If he hasn't legally changed his name today is still Barry Soetoro. It adds to the fraud and phoniness about him. And then when he came back from Indonesia, how did he come back? We believe he came back on his Indonesia passport. We believe that he did not reaffirm his rights to the United States, if he had any, between the ages of 18 and 21. Therefore, he would still be an Indonesia citizen. It would mean also that his stint as a U.S. Senator from Illinois was phony or fraud. So we're on the right track. We need people to join us, and if you have a website, please, add us to your website, link us to, so people can come to us. But it's obamacrimes.com. We need some finances so we can help promote the March on Washington, and we need everyone out there to do this. This is an issue everyone can unite upon. Tea Party has various issues, which we're not knocking or supporting any of them, but this issue is everyone can identify, because everyone has a birth certificate. Every parent has their child birth certificate. Grandparents, birth certificate. You need a birth certificate for a passport. Everyone has a birth certificate. And Obama in his book even acknowledged he found his birth certificate. So if he found it, why is he hiding it from us? Why has he spent over $1.6 million at this point fighting all the lawsuits that are out there that have been or still existing? So we need the support. I'm doing this for the 305 million people in the country who deserve to know the truth. I am doing this for our forefathers, and I'm doing this more for the 3.2 million men and women who have been died or wounded in battle, fighting in the various wars to defend this Constitution, and the additional millions who have put on a military uniform to support and defend and fight to defend our Constitution. Remember, Arnold Schwarzenegger, people talk about running for president, and he says, amend the Constitution. What does Barack Obama say? He says nothing, but by saying nothing, he's basically saying, I don't care about the Constitution. I'm going to walk all over the Constitution, and that's not good. That's not good enough for me. And it's time we had what I want is a peaceful revolution. There's other people talking about being armed. That's not coming from me. I don't want any harm to Obama whatsoever. Going back to alluding that I'm one of the greatest dangers to Obama now. That's not so. I might be a danger to him legally, but I don't want anything to happen to him. We are for a peaceful revolution, and we're going to have a peaceful revolution march, birth certificate march in Washington. And I look forward to everyone being there, and I look forward to being on your show again next week.
Wonderful, Phil. How many days are you there? Are you there also on the Saturday? Because this program basically it starts airing about midday on Saturday. How long do you plan to be?
I'll be here at Saturday. I'm going to try to say the keynote address is like 4 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. They try to keep people here. And that's Glenn Beck, and I hope they confront him. So we will see. But I'm here, and you have my or I'll have your producer give me it's the other cell number. Or just leave a message. One of my phone's dead, but I'll get it from my secretary if you want to get hold of me.
I don't think I could afford to get in there, Phil, because I understand.
Well, you can get in. You can walk all around. So come over. I mean, you can't get in some of the meetings, but you can sort of circulate, and you probably know 100 more people than I do. So even if you want to come over later today, just come on over.
See what we can do. All right, Phil Berg, ladies and gentlemen, a great voice and a great cause, and this, I guarantee you, this is the main content. This is the most important content that's being brought to the conservatives and others at the CPAC conference this year in Washington, D.C. So we'll see you next week, Phil, and keep on keeping on. More power to you.
Okay, try to come over later today or tomorrow, and just call my cell number to make sure someone gets me the message.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, bye.
So here we are. That's Phil Berg, and again, it's ObamaCrimes.com, and that's very good. And, of course, that's the litmus test. If those people are serious, they're going to be interested in Berg and this issue and the issues that he raises. But if they're corporate, globalist, pro-globalization, pro-Federal Reserve, pro-Wall Street, pro-financier Republicans in whatever kind of populist costume, cultural populist costume usually, then they are not authentic. Now, in terms of economics, let's get back to a couple of programmatic issues here. Obama plays the nuclear card. Now, let me say right at the beginning, this is not sincere by Obama. On the other hand, it's an opportunity, and we want to exploit it as much as we can. It is a cynical ploy by Obama to resurrect cap and trade, cap and tax, and all this carbon monstrosity, which, of course, since the snow is still piled up several feet high here in Washington, the snow is still piled up. Obama's trying to resurrect his bankrupt global warming policy, and he's trying to do this now with this gambit of talking about nuclear energy. So he went to a school this week. This is the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, has a training academy for nuclear technicians and others here in Maryland, and he talked about the fact that the federal government is now going to give $8.33 billion in loan guarantees to a company in Georgia to put up 2 new nuclear reactors at the Georgia-South Carolina border. These would be the first new reactors to be built in the United States since the Jimmy Carter era. This means that we have a tremendous problem, as we've stressed for many weeks. All U.S. reactors are at least 30 years old. This is a disaster. How many modern reactors does the U.S. have? 0. How many do the Chinese have? Well, it's in the teens right now, and it's going up rapidly. As Obama said in the speech, China is building 21 nuclear reactors of the most modern type. As he mentioned in the speech, and I would also add, Republic of Korea, South Korea, 6 nuclear reactors. India, 6 nuclear reactors. Now, with this, Obama claims the U.S. is going to have 2. So $8 billion in loan guarantees. When you look into this, you'll see that part of the loan guarantees are going to come from the Japanese Export Financing Agency, because some of the components are going to be made in Japan. Anyway, I think this is it's an opening. We got to try to drive a truck through it, and we'll be back here in a minute.